I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's not too late, okay? Listen to me, it's not too late to save those exams.
On them private jets, taking trips. Come back at 6, wake me and your child. And then won't lay today, make me wonder who you might have been playing with. Makes me wonder who you think.
Hello, gorgeous people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Kanyisile Dweba, and I noticed that I got some new subscribers. So thank you guys so much. Like, I appreciate every single subscriber. You have no idea. Like, every time I get a subscriber, I get encouraged to keep going, which is crazy because I still have less than 100 subscribers, but still that encourages me to keep going. So thank you so much. And if you are not new here and you still haven't subscribed, ulinde ndoni, subscribe, because obviously you love it here. There's something that keeps bringing you back here, so just subscribe, okay? I'll make it worth it, I promise you. So I might be a bit late with this video. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like, exams had me in a whole chokehold. So yeah, I was a bit busy. I wish I had made this video sooner, but yeah, now I'm just left with take-home exams. I'm done with my sit-down exams. I'm just left with 2 take-homes, so I have a bit more time on my hands. Okay, I just want to quickly give you guys some study tips. Okay, so if maybe you have a lot of back-to-back exams and you feel like in between you don't have enough time to prepare, or if maybe you are procrastinating. Let's be real, sometimes it happens, guys. We procrastinate and it's not a good thing. But yeah, I'm just being real. If maybe you are procrastinating and now you are left with like 24 hours or something, these are just some tips to help you study, last minute. I wrote everything down because one thing about me, I will forget, okay? Especially when I have to like think on the spot, I will forget. So yeah, whether you are in high school, because I know the matrics are busy with their exams right now, whether you're in university like me, doesn't matter. I think these tips will come in handy for you, okay? So tip number 1, get rid of distractions. Get rid of distractions, okay? Whether it's your phone, whether it's your laptop, whether it's your friends, your boyfriend, it doesn't matter. You just have to lock in for that 24 hours. If you have more, that's even better. If maybe you have 2 or 3 days, that's even better. Like, get rid of distractions, Sana, and just log in, okay? Log in. You will enjoy everything else later, okay? And then tip number 2, identify key topics and focus on them. Yes, identify the key topics. It's even better if your lecturer gave you a scope. That's even better, because then you know exactly what you need to focus on. But if you didn't get a scope, let's say maybe you have to study 7 weeks of content. With every week, identify the main topics and focus on those things. Unfortunately, there's no time to read every single reading or every single slide. Focus on the key topics. I'm hoping you would have some knowledge about what you think they will ask. What do they usually ask, throughout the year with the other assessments. What did they usually focus on? Tip number 3, summarize information. Yes, summarize information, whether it's a mind map or flashcards. I'm not gonna lie, I don't usually do mind maps and flashcards, but I know they work for other people. I'm usually someone who will just write like little sentences, you know, as that's how I summarize. So yeah, and my apologies for speaking so fast. Like, I know some people are impatient and they just want to quickly hear everything you have to say, so I'm trying to accommodate those people. And then tip number 4, yes, use 2 or 3 past papers. This is so helpful, guys. If you don't have time to do 3, at least do 2. Okay, just so you can get some kind of a feeling of what to expect, what kind of questions, because they usually I feel like in university and high school they usually like not repeat like the exact same questions, but like, you know, the way it's set will be the same. You will know whether like, okay, question 1 will be multiple choice questions, question 2 will be paragraph questions, and then maybe question 3 will be essays, you know, so you can just get some kind of a feeling of what to expect and practice. And once you do past papers, guys, you will, especially if you do the past papers and you mark them, okay, and you mark yourself, you will at least get, it's happening again. So yeah, guys, sorry about that. Like, sometimes I randomly get camera shy and I just start blabbing and blabbing and blabbing and blabbing, and I'm like, what am I saying? But anyways, as I was saying, when it comes to past papers, practice, and not only will doing the past papers help you get some kind of an idea of how the questions will be asked, but you will also get to see how far you are in terms of understanding. Okay, if you have been studying for maybe like 10 hours and you do a question paper, you'll get to see, okay, maybe if in that question paper you get like 45% when you mark yourself, then you know that, okay, I still need to push harder to get better marks. Okay, I hope I articulated myself correctly. Oh yes, and take short breaks, guys. Take breaks. Okay, don't, just because you maybe have like 24 hours left, it doesn't mean that now you can't leave your chair. Like, you have to stay there. Like, even when you go use the toilet, you're like, oh my gosh, time. Like, no, it's okay. I feel like it's okay to take like maybe 10-minute breaks, you know, breathe, go drink some water, go drink some juice, go have a short conversation with your roommate, go for a short walk around your res, do something for 10 to 15 minutes, you know, take 10 to 15 minute breaks, maybe every 2 hours or something, just to refresh your mind. I promise you, like, those little breaks will help you come back stronger. Like, every time you come back, you will be stronger and your mind will be refreshed and ready to retain more information. And then tip number 6, use active recall. Yes, active recall. Don't just read. You also need to test yourself. You can test yourself with question papers. You can ask someone to ask you questions. You can also, like, when you are studying, like, if it helps you to like read out loud, or maybe like read to the mirror or something, do that. Be active, you know, don't just sit down and read and just write notes. No, like, yeah, have some, like, be active, do activities, do past papers, yeah. And then the last tip number 7, get enough sleep. At least get 4 hours of sleep, guys. Like, come on, you can't be writing at 8 a.m and you sleep at like 6 a.m. Guys, no, and I don't think, for me personally, that wouldn't work. That would not work for me. I feel like only getting 2 hours of sleep is crazy. In fact, I've heard some people say that when they don't even sleep, you know, they just go straight to the exam. They just shower and then go straight to the exam. How do you not fall asleep? You know, you'll be tired, and I just feel like you won't be giving your best. yeah, so try to get enough sleep, at least 4 hours of sleep. Like, come on, if you really want to push that hard and you want to sleep at like 4 a.m or something, it's fine, at least 4 a.m. Maybe you wake up at 7 a.m and then you get ready and you go right. That's like what, 3 hours? I would say at least 4 hours of sleep. So I would say at least sleep at 3 a.m, you know. Yeah. So yeah, guys, those are the tips I have to cram or study for an exam last minute. Okay, I really hope these tips give you guys some value. I hope you can gain something from this, because I always want to be able to help my subscribers in some way. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I feel like my next video now will probably be a move out of res video. I feel like the year is pretty much over. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in that video. Yeah, bye.